Welcome to Real Talk with Lamin. Today I want to talk about my childhood, where I'm from, where I'm born, what childhood looked like for me, my happiness around my childhood, how family looked like those days. So I'm from Gambia. My name is Lami. My real name is Lami. As you know, I'm come from Gambia. Brought up in Gambia, born in the Gambia. Childhood was the best memory I can ever have. It's something that brings joy and happiness in me whenever I start talking about my childhood because it's so much memory and everything have been doing together with friends and family. When I was child, I always loved to play football. And those days, in the Gambia, we don't even wear shoes. We don't even have football shoes at all. We don't have it. So we play football with our bare foot. So those days, we play football with our bare foot, with friends, neighbors. It was a blessing, those days, how life was so easy, how life was so with too much of fun, too much of happiness, you know, not too much of control. We just play, we just enjoy, we just like to have fun, you know. And when it started raining in Gambia, those days when we were young, at the raining season time, because Gambia we have rain in like 3 to 4 months. Rain start around August, June, July, and September. Rain finish probably. But when it is raining season, when it started raining, the best thing we do is to remove our clothes. We started running around the rain. We started going from one compound to another, collecting our friends. Oh, it's time to play outside. It will be raining when it is heavy rain, and none of our parents, have to stop us, to not going in the rain because we enjoy it. It's fun. And playing football when it is raining. Oh my God, that's the nicest thing to do. Playing football when it's raining. So childhood was so much fun for me, and those days, those times, going to school, when we go to school, after school, whatever, the only thing we think of is playing football, running around, climbing on top of the trees, doing everything a child has to do. The only thing is we don't have those expensive toys to play with, but we really have fun and we really enjoy our childhood time to the maximum. Those days we don't even have food. Those days when families sit together, there is no mobile phone, nobody's having a mobile phone. Family have to sit together. We have to eat together. We have to laugh together. We share everything together as family. Likewise friend too. I have a lot of friends, more than 15 to 14 friends. We all grew up together, the same hood, the same area. We grew up together. We did everything together. And, playing football, running around, doing crazy stuff, as a child, growing up. So after school, all what we do is football. In the weekend, football. We have no shoes. Remember those days? We don't even have a ball. So if one of your friends have a ball, even that the owner of the ball cannot play football, he will play football. And nobody will foul him. Nobody will do nothing to him because he owns the ball. If you do something bad to him when he's playing football, then he have to take his ball and go home. So he always choose the best team, That was even the funniest part. He always choose the best team by himself, because he owned the ball. And we have to beg him, just to play his ball because those days, not many people have ball. So in the area, maybe there'll be one, two, three people that only have ball. So we have to go beg them, just to borrow their ball to play football. Football was everything for us, though we are not professional, but those days, we love football to the fullest, Football is the sport that make us, really, really, proud, And those days, growing up as a child, we have to respect each other. You have to respect your elders. You have to respect those people who are elder than you. Those people who who are older than you. We have to show them the respect. We have to show them the love. We don't disobey them. Because they are our elders. We don't disobey them. We follow their rules. And it helped us a lot as a child growing up. I learn a lot from it. That's make me who I am today from my childhood. I learn a lot from people, and I'm still learning from people. You know, I respect people. They teach us, how to show respect to people who are older than you, how to show respect to people you don't know, how to show respect to even strangers you never meet. That's what they teach us, at childhood. Our parents, though we don't have everything what we want, but it's a blessing to have parents, around you, that guide us, to the right path. So family was everything. Family was everything for me. It was so much, blessing. Childhood memory. As the only thing I don't have right now is the picture of my childhood. I don't have that picture, but trust me, the memory still stay in my brain. Still now. When I just close my eyes, I can just remember everything from starting to end. What we do daily. The football, the joy, the fighting. Crazy stuffs. In childhood. We do lot of crazy things. But thank God, you know, we grow up from there. you know. So that's why nowadays, that's why children today, is different from ours. In the 90s, in the 90s we don't have phone. Our parents, my parents never bought a mobile phone for me. Never. They never bought a toy for me. They don't even think of that, buying toys for their children or buying mobile phone for their children in the 90s, in the 80s. They don't think of, the only thing they think of is how to feed their family. That's what they think of, but not to buy, a phone or a toy for them. So we create our own happiness, those days, we create our own joy, we create our own peace by going outside, playing, we play till the sunset, you know. When we don't go to school like Saturday to Sunday, the morning when you wake up, you eat your breakfast, we are outside playing till lunch around 2, because Gambia we eat meal like 3 times. In the morning we eat breakfast. 2 o'clock is lunch, and 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock is dinner. So when we are out, we only come home, when it's lunch time to eat. Then after lunch, 2 o'clock, after eating that lunch, we have to go back again, to play, running around, playing around, jumping, climbing on trees, playing football when it is raining, walking in the hot sun without no shoes. And we don't even care whether the sun is hot or it's not hot, we still have to walk inside the sun. Those days we are just a blessing for us, and we learn a lot from it. We learn that every people are not equal, because they teach us, how you organize yourself, as a human being, those days. Just what? And African parents those days, single mistake, they have to beat you, because for them, beating is a rectified tomorrow. You will not repeat what you did. So that's why they beat us. But it was fun. It was nice. Childhood memory is best. I can never forget my childhood memory. It's the best memory I can ever have. Imagine, those days, when it started raining, we remove our clothes, we started running inside the rain, till the rain stopped. We don't get sick, nothing, nothing harm us, just running inside the rain, those days, it can be raining like 1 hour, 2 hours. We are just running around in the rain, playing in the water, or going to the beach, swimming, or playing football with a bare foot, when it is raining. That's even the nicest thing, to play football when it is raining. Oh my God, that's nice. We did that, climbing on trees, falling down from trees. I can remember, me and my brother one time, we climb on a mango tree. Guess what? and the mango tree, just one of the branch just break down, and we fall down. We fall down, and it was high, you know. And my brother broke one of his arm, you know. So luckily, nothing harm me, nothing wrong with me, you know. We climb top of the trees, you know, mango tree, because we have mangoes, we have orange, we have cashews, you know. When those season come, you know, we have to climb, you know, to cut a mango, you know, to go after a mango, you know, on high of the tree. And those days, you know, our parents, they don't even worry about us, because you know what? Our neighbors, you know, where I come from in Gambia, in Africa, we all know each other. So our parents, they don't get worried about us when we are out. They don't even call us to think, oh, where is Lamin is, you know, or where is my son is. No, because the best part of it, we all know each other. We all know where we all come from. My parents and my friends' parents, they all know each other. I know my friends' parents. I can go to my friend's house, you know, eat there, no problem. I can even sleep in my friend's house, no problem those days, you know. So parents do not get that worry when their kids are out playing, you know, when go out to play, have fun. They don't even think of us, because they know that, you know, we just went to have fun. It's different in now, because now technology have taken everything away from kids, you know. Kids don't have fun that much. Everybody's sitting with their phone. Everybody's having these apps, you know, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you know, WhatsApp and whatsoever app, you know, they are using. Those days we don't have those kind of things. We don't have Facebook, we don't have internet, we don't have TikTok, we don't even think about it. The only thing we think of how to have fun, how to be happy. Even the little thing we have, we get happy about it. When you know, I remember when our parents, they bought a new clothes for us, and how happy we are. Then in the evening you have to dress cool, you know, to go and show your new clothes to your friends, you know. Oh my God, it was fun, you know. It was fun. It was nice, you know. Compared to now, kids are having phone, iPhone, Samsung, you know, digital smartphones, you know, having apps, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you know, having that, they are using that. So that's why for me, I always tell kids, you know, go out and have fun, go out and play, go and explore outside, go and have fun outside. But before we don't have those kind of thing. We don't even sit in Gambia. Trust me, in Gambia, kids don't sit inside the house 24 hours just to watch TV or with their iPad. They don't even have the time. The moment they wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, no school, is playing. And you know, their parents will not even have to stop them. You are not going to play. The only time they will stop you while you will not go to play when you are sick. When you are sick, then they stop you to go to play. But when you are not sick, oh my God, you know, you go and play anyhow you want. And when it's raining too, we drink rainwater. Could you imagine? We drink those rainwater when it's raining, because it's a natural water. Nothing harm us, nothing wrong with us, you know. Because many people, you know, have this concept. Maybe if you drink rainwater, you'll get sick, or your stomach will get, you get stomach pain or something else. But we don't have those kind of thing. We drink rainwater. We drink. I don't know whether most of you people know well. Is they dig a hole and the water come down, and we drink all those kind of. We drink those waters and nothing wrong with nothing. We don't even get sick, because many people, they don't have, you know, the sense of, you know, Africa. You know, they judge Africa wrong. You know, because if you never been there, you will not know it. So those days were the best childhood, you know, I could ever forget in my life. We enjoy life to the fullest. We do everything that childhood should do. Our parents do not buy those expensive gifts for us, but we were happy at that time. We were having fun at that time. We were having 100% fun. We don't even think of nothing. We don't even think of smoking. We don't even think of doing anything bad. We don't harm people those days when I was growing up. But compared to now, kids at 11, 12, 13 years, they will start smoking cigarette. Those days, you are not even think of, you cannot even do that, you know. You even don't even think of those kind of things. Everybody creates something to do. We all have fun together. That was the best memory to us. Still today, when I'm talking with my friend, we started talking about our childhood. We can sit and talk about hours, we don't even finish talking. Story upon stories. Story upon stories, So those days was the best childhood, I can ever have, it was really, really, really nice, those days, very, very nice, you know. The dream was so real, childhood dream was so real. We were having big hopes, dreaming big, we don't even think of too much, money or something else, but hey, we were happy, you know, it was fun. Life, we all have story to tell people. Everybody you see in life has a story to explain to people. Our stories are different. My story and your story might be different. Because me, where I grow up, we don't have all those luxury things like now this generation kids will be having. Because when I was growing up, I never have a toy. Then my parents never bought toy for me. They never bought food for me. The only thing they do, they provide food and shelter for me. That's they do. And they show me love. They show me hope. They do that. Then create happiness. We create those happiness by ourselves, We create those fun thing together with friends, playing, jumping around, fighting, climbing on trees, playing football without shoes, climbing on trees, falling down. We fighting those childhood times, fighting. If you are not strong, my brother, those days, if you cannot fight, you have problem. Then you will stop doing trouble, because we always test each other. Who can beat who. Those are childhood times. Fighting. I can remember, I always been fighting with my friends. With just small thing we have to fight. But those are memory. Those are childhood memory. Today when we sit, we just laugh and have fun together. Remember everything we have been doing those days. What a blessing those days. Time runs so fast. I wish I can go back to my childhood memory. Trust me. I wish I can do that, because childhood memory is everything. It's everything. I wish I can go back, back to my childhood memory, start everything fresh again. Because when you are young those days, we don't even think of nothing. We don't think of money. We don't think of having a food. We don't think of TikTok. We don't think of Facebook. We do not think of Instagram. All what we think of, fun, having fun, playing outside, running outside, without clothes, without shoes, having fun, fighting. Best childhood memory ever I have. So that's why me, I always tell my kids, always go out and have fun. Because those childhood memory is the best memory somebody can sit and explain to somebody else. And nowadays, technology is taking things away from kids. A child will be sitting 24/7 with his or her phone, without doing nothing. Those days we don't have those kind of thing. No food, no internet. All what we do is playing after school. You know, school too was good. When I was going to school, I was good in school too. I was really good in school, because my father was a teacher. So we always study at home after school. You know, so school was important to parents. They do not joke. African parents do not joke on school. Their kids have to go to school. It's a must, no matter how poor they are. Huh? But school, their kids have to go to school.